With April being National Donate Life Month, it is an important reminder of just how important it is to become an organ donor.
And someone who's synonymous with organ donation is Judith Blair, who's joined today by Hannah Gray. Thanks to both of you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Such a pleasure. Judith, starting with you, how did you get to this place and time with organ donation? I mean, most of us know your story, but remind us.
Well, this place and time right now, I'm cognizant of over 114,000 Americans awaiting a life-saving transplant. Over 2,000 of those are Arizonans, and over 80% of those are waiting for a kidney. I moved here in 1999. I had the business card of Dr. Michael Burgoon, a professor, stopped in to see him and was aghast at his appearance. He was in kidney failure. I prayed about it and received a mandate to give him my kidney. I passed all the tests, including the psych test, and we did it at Mayo in Scottsdale. I was number 32 kidney transplant up there. They have since surpassed 3,000 kidney transplants.
Wow.
And Dr. Michael Burgoon lived 13 more years before dying of a heart attack.
All because you were his angel, right?
So to speak.
So this is preventable, right? I mean, let's talk a little bit about that and what you know about
There's
that.
a yes and no to that.
Okay.
My yes is the two major causes are uncontrolled high blood pressure and diabetes. So I encourage people, get off the couch, get out and walk, watch what you eat, especially obesity that leads to diabetes, that leads to kidney failure. Now there's many of us that are willing to donate, but take responsibility for your own health.
Right,
So
and
true.
just get up, get moving.
Right.
Even if it's just vacuuming in the house, something
Definitely.
like that.
Right.
Anybody who knows you has seen you, just going around town, so much energy, picture of health. I mean, it really is a testament to you should give, because if you're healthy, it's not going to necessarily affect you. And so, Hannah, let's talk about you a little bit. Give us some of your history and your connection to organ donation.
Yeah, you bet. So about 12 years ago now, I was diagnosed with grade 4 kidney reflux, and that kind of over time diseased and atrophied my right kidney. I lost my right kidney about 8 years ago, and I am in chronic kidney disease stage 2 on my left side. So I'm very passionate about organ donation. I feel like this is going to be inevitable for my future. So I think that's something we need to focus on.
Absolutely.
And especially for people your age. I mean,
Yes.
they're probably not as obviously well versed in this issue. What do you tell them, and what is the response that you see?
Yeah, so I mean, I always tell people to be healthy, be like Judith said, drink water. I mean, that's one of the main things you can do. Recognize symptoms with parents, with little kids, any chronic UTIs, bladder infections, kidney infections. These are all signs and symptoms of kidney reflux that can eventually lead to kidney disease.
And what would you tell somebody who's watching who thinks they're invulnerable?
Yeah, I would say, you know, I'm not a doctor. Consult with your pediatrician, you know, for younger kids, or your doctor, or request a urological consult. You know, I think that's one thing that you can really do, but be more cognizant of issues as far as kidneys.
Take control
Right.
early on.
And continue the conversation is what both of you are doing right now.
Yes.
And Judith, what are some of the things that you see when you talk to people about this?
Well, the most commonly asked question is, do you feel any differently? And I used to immediately say no, but then I qualify that. Physically, I don't feel any differently, but there's an immeasurable fulfillment for having given. They're showing some pictures of me giving back. Because it was done laparoscopically at Mayo, less than 90 days later, I ran the 50, 100, and 200 meter sprints in Senior Olympics.
Oh my gosh.
That was 18 years ago. Pardon me. A year ago, October, I ran in Vegas the same and medaled in all three. That was in October. In December, I turned 70. Since you mentioned age and asked her about it, I encourage, you can say that donation doesn't affect your health, but I believe in showing people that it doesn't affect my health.
No, you certainly have.
Oh, in a big way. Like I
positive.
said,
One
she's
kidney.
running
I've been
around,
blessed.
doing all sorts of things. What's in the future for you, Hannah, in your situation?
You know, I wish I knew. I believe in God. I believe there's a plan for my life. I think that I'm hopeful for the medical advancements that people are already making now. Shout out to Medtronic. I have a pacemaker for my kidney and my bladder that helps me. So it doesn't take care of my whole situation, but I mean, we're on a path here. Once you get diagnosed with CKD, there's no cure for it. So it's just about how you live your life and taking it day by day.
Well, thanks
thank
so
you,
much,
Hannah,
for
so
telling your
much.
story.
Yeah, you bet.
Keep us informed about your
Yeah.
situation. Thanks for being here. Nice
Thank
to see
you very
Thank
much.
you, Judith.